All right, so this is going to be a tutorial on how to create a Google form, and I'm going to create one that's kind of related to what I'm doing with my third graders on hermit crabs, but you can definitely just adapt it to what you need to use it for. I think it's specifically SBAC. The first thing you need to do is make sure you're logged in. At the very top, you're going to click on these icons, and just as you go, you can totally pause whenever you need to pause to make sure that you're in sync with me. So if you click up here at the very top, you can click on where it says Drive. And once you're on Drive, you're going to want to click where it says New. And you're going to go all the way down and click on this drop-down menu, and you're going to click Google Forms. Now, I like to start with the fun stuff, so I'm going to choose where it says Color Palette. And obviously you can choose any color you want, but if you also want to add a little extra flair to it, you can click on the pictures. And they have different little topics or little themes over here. I'm going to just click on work and school. Mine's science related, so I'm going to just scroll down. I know for a fact there's a science themed one right here. So I'm going to click it, click select. It takes about a few seconds to, yep, there it is, to upload. From here I'm going to choose untitled form. I'm going to call it hermit crabs. And my form description, it's going to be a video response. So I'm going to start with the videos. But you can do pictures as well, like an image if you need to. And I'm going to actually upload my video first. So here's the video. I'm going to click it. Now it gives you two options. You can search for your video here, or if you already have the URL like I do, I'm going to go to my other tab, and I already highlighted earlier, so I'm going to just click copy, go back here, I'm going to right click paste, and if for some reason it doesn't pop up, sometimes there's these little red blocks up in the address bar. There's some red blocks in the, I'm sorry, somebody's knocking at my door. So there are these little red blocks in the address bar. If you click it, just click continue allowing, and then it should appear. So you can then click select. And the video is called Hermit Crab or Amazing Crabs Shell Exchange. And so you have the video, and now you can go down to where it says Untitled Question, and this is where you can type your question. And I'm going to have two questions today. So the first one is, how do the hermit crabs exchange their shells? Okay, you can do multiple choice, you can do check boxes, drop down menu, a short answer. Down here you have like more of the math stuff, but I'm going to click just short answer because it's going to be maybe 2 sentences tops. And I always click required, because if I don't click required, they're going to just try to skip it and submit. So I always press the required button. If you need to erase it, you can delete it here. For some reason you need to duplicate this question. I don't know why you would want to, but I mean that's an option. You also can click other settings if you need to like write a description, be more descriptive in that question. You can do that too. I'm going to go up, and from here I'm going to click the plus sign because I'm going to add another question. And this one is going to be more of a paragraph form. So a question that I have, or I'm going to start off with in science, we've been discussing how the hermit crab uses its shell, to protect itself. This is an example of an adaptation. Below, you will write about a different type of animal and how it uses its adaptations to survive. And so I have to change it because it's on multiple choice. I'm going to go up to where it says paragraph, and I'm going to click require. And you also, sometimes this happens where they get switched around, so you can just click and drag up. So that just happened to me right now. So you make sure everything is required, and then what I like to do is click on preview. So I'm going to click preview just to see what it looks like if I need to fix anything. So a video response required, how do hermit crabs exchange their shells. So you can see that, you know, the student will be able to write there. And then, you know, you can always check for grammar. In science, we've been discussing how the hermit crab uses its shell to protect itself. This is an example of an adaptation. Below, you will write about a different type of animal and how it uses its adaptations to survive. Obviously, you can also add, like, you need to make sure this is 5 to 7 sentences long, etc. You can add as many questions as you need. There's also a way to just timing it as well. So I'm going to edit this form. And the option for time is somewhere, sorry, I haven't done the time one in a while. Okay, here it is. I think here you can do data validation. No. You could do minimum character count, like they need to have a certain amount. There's one for time, which I'm not finding right now. Actually, I'm going to get back to you on the time one because I can't find it, but it's going to be somewhere. I know there's one about time. Let's see, maybe it's here. Well, this is a good one to look at too. So I clicked on settings up at the top. You can have them click submit another response if they made a mistake and they sent it to you. Or you can also just have the option for them to edit. So if they made a mistake, they can just click back and then just resend it. So it's not two separate things. And you can click save. Okay, so the time one, I saw it somewhere, now I can't see it. Anyway, I will definitely make sure to fix that or show you how to do that the next time I see you. And so another thing up at the top where it says untitled form, just make sure it's titled so that you don't get your stuff lost in your drive. So from here, I'm going to click send, and you can send it to an email. You can just have the link written down so the students can just type it in their address bar. I like to just shorten it because that just makes our lives way easier. That's the best way in my opinion. And then you would send it to them, or they would go on and they would fill it out. Once they fill it out, what's really awesome is that Google Form collects all of the responses into an Excel sheet and it sends it right back to your drive so that you can check their answers via the computer.